Hello people, good morning. It's 2:42 a.m. here in New Cary, formerly known as New Hampshire, also known as the Shire. I couldn't sleep. I was just laying there. I think sometimes I think lying there just it helps the body relax. Even if you can't sleep, at least you get some rest. Other times I think it's a waste of time and is very unproductive. I don't know, anyway. Um, Sorry about the lighting, but I don't want to wake Carolyn up. Um, I feel guilty about a lot of things. I guess this is a get it off your chest video. I still think about my kitties. You know, it's been a few years, but I wonder how they felt that night. I wasn't there to save them. The distress that they were in. You know, where's Daddy? Daddy, save us. Please save us, Daddy. And I wasn't there. I feel like somehow I'm at fault for the fire. And if I would have been there, maybe I could have done something about it and saved their lives. But I wasn't there. I had mixed feelings about my mother. And now with the Romney Care, Obamacare death panels, that's not what they're called, but that's what they should be called. If you're over, 75, certain health matters must go before a board and they must approve. And I don't like that. You know, my mother and I may not have had a very good relationship, but I don't want to see her killed. I'm on disability. Now you know. If you didn't already know, now you know. I am. We receive food stamps, housing assistance, and I'm on disability. I received my father's retirement because I was deemed disabled before I turned 18. If I could afford Copenhagen, I'd be on Copenhagen, but this is all I can afford. But I'd like to stop this too, mainly for Carolyn. Um, I rail against the very things that enable me to live. I'm a hypocrite. We want to find another place to live. One, this place is just way too small for us. And two, a certain someone showed up in town and showed up online over a year after the fact and started making derogatory statements and uh, look, Kurt, you're a liar. You're a wife beater. The police here, they pulled up information on you. I mean, information we didn't know about. You need to just stay out of our lives. And no one ever kicked us out of anywhere. We left because we were afraid of you. No one ever told us to leave. The two of you would have taken our money the next month and the month after that and the month after that, again and again and again. You need to cool it, man. I like shooting our rifle. But I mean, the ammo's not that expensive. It's what, $7 for 20 rounds. But I need to go out there and I need to shoot like 200 or 300 rounds at a time. Can't afford that. At least where I go to shoot, it doesn't cost anything. This place near us, they have like a junk pile. I want to go over there and grab like at least 3 of the boards. They're like plywood and plywood. It has nails in the back. I don't know if it's nailed up against a wall or something. It's like rows of nails. But I was thinking of doing is taking it to where I go shoot and nailing it into between some trees, taking some targets and gluing or pasting them onto the wood, onto the plywood, and then shooting, and then taking the tape measure so I can measure. You know, I want to measure 100 feet and 150 feet. I mean, 100 feet's good to start with, I guess. Measure 30 yards. We'd like to move to an area where it's sort of a new life, a bigger place to live, a place where it'd be nice if we could find a place where we could have chickens and a garden and a few goats. Not to kill, though. We would eat eggs, but we wouldn't kill the chickens or the goats. Well, Carolyn could if she wanted to eat it, but not me. Wish I was vegetarian. Lucky needs to go see the doctor, and we don't have the money for that. The local cop wants us to get plates, new carry plates for the car, because we have out-of-date, expired, that is, plates from out of state. You know, without the Part D, Medicare Part D, I couldn't get my medicine. He wouldn't like me. You know how Kurt is? I'm like that, or at least close to it, when I'm not on my meds. I don't ever want to be like that again, ever. I have very severe back pain. Never goes away. But I'm not on medicine for that. I'm on medicine for bipolar. You know, I wish the psychiatrist and psychologist would treat people so they could get on with their lives instead of making people dependent. But they want us to be dependent so they have a source of income. The house is a mess. We've been cleaning. Carolyn's better at cleaning than I am. But little by little, I reckon. Just little by little, started on this pile of stuff over here to my right today. We've been working in the kitchen. We just don't have enough room. We have to get a bigger place. But when and where? We'd like to stay in New Cary. We're thinking, looking at Berlin area. Berlin, not Berlin. Berlin, Concord area, outside of Concord, not in Concord. Or staying within Cheshire County, but just in a different place. I like this town. It's a small town. One of the 2 cops in town is pretty decent, pretty nice guy. He could have ordered me out of the car the other day at gunpoint, but he didn't. He said, "Get out of the car." So I did, but I shouldn't have. But he's the kind of guy I don't know, I don't want to piss him off because I don't want him to become a nasty guy, a nasty cop. He's a nice guy. He'll talk to you. He'll even turn his back on you. How many cops do that today? You know, it's like he gives out warnings, more warnings than he gives out tickets. And when's the last time you heard of a cop doing that? He's personable. He's friendly. He's helpful. Anyway. I'm very thankful that Carolyn eats my food. I don't think I make the best food, but she seems to like it, and I'm thankful for that. I love her dearly. I love Carolyn. If you see this video, I want you to know that I love you. So this is just, another thing that, after we stayed with Kurt, we went to a homeless shelter. I just wish someone would have said something to us about Kurt. But no, nobody did. We had to find out the hard way. And that wasn't very fun, and it wasn't very nice. I need to hold my tongue. I want to start using some of those books that we have and that Carolyn bought me. My academics, math, spelling, reading, writing, all that kind of stuff. But I need to clean this place up some first. I have the books, most of them. I don't have everything for the math. And I need a geography, not a geography textbook, but an atlas, good world atlas, and a good U.S. atlas, and a good New Carey atlas. It's 2:55 a.m., 2:54 according to the computer. So now you know I'm on disability. I'm not on SSI, I'm on SSDI. Food stamps and housing assistance. I don't want to be on any more than that. In Texas, I wasn't on all this. I had SSDI, that was it. I had no food stamps. It had only been $10 a month. And I wasn't on housing. Up here, it's like I'm more involved with the state than I was before. But I love Carolyn, and I love this area, and I love the people up here. So, I had a psych test done at Department of Rehabilitation. And my IQ score, average. It's always average. Low average, high average. My IQ score changes. It always stays within the average range, but it goes really, really low sometimes. And then it goes really, really high sometimes, within the average range. If my spelling and math were better, I bet I'd have a higher IQ than that. It would be in the genius range. It would be nice anyway. Maybe I am just average. Well, the guy who found the DNA or whatever, he just has an average IQ. Anyway, I'm just, so, you know the truth.